Today I've got a Lego City progress update for you guys, and almost 4 months to the day that this project started. I think the city is about 99.9% back to normal, as well as plans for the future are actually pretty set. And so we'll go over the big changes and updates for this progress amount, which most of it is actually just finishing the strip of road that would connect the residential and cargo depot table to the downtown section of my city, which the only slight problem with how I was doing all this is only had enough room to do half of a half-size base plate, so only 8 studs after an extra half base plate. So I decided to put the Palace Cinema here and have this side be VIP parking, which would work with both the cinema and the Lego store, which you can see has been placed next to the cinema, which is pretty much was the plan for the Lego store. I would have probably was also thinking of putting it on the other side where the Minecraft shop and bank are, which I will actually have to be removing that out of the city temporarily. But that's just to get the gray base plate that's all built on, so that I can actually start my next modular building, which this isn't going to be a mock, this is an actual official modular from Lego that I actually ordered over the double VIP. So I'm really happy to cross that off my yearly list, and with pretty much all my plans now set and the overloaded backlog that I have, I don't absolutely plan to get anything for the city. I want to break down a couple of the sets that I have in my backlog right now. Most importantly, the 2 modular buildings, and get those built and placed so that I can actually get things kind of set in the city. And the only section that for the actual city that still needs to get figured out is just this little section with the dog park and amusement park, which the amusement park is pretty much done. I do only have to add in a couple of Batman villains that I'm missing, one of which I do have the set for, and that is the Mr. Freeze. I just need to get time to build that set so that I can actually place it into my amusement park, which it'll be adding to the little bat boat battle scene that's playing out in the Pirate Coaster area. So whenever I get around to building that, that will probably be my retired set for this year, even though I have quite a few retired sets that I've just been holding on to that have been in my backlog for a while. And then the back table is about 99% done. And if you can kind of see it back there in the mock city square, I have added in the trophy set. So that was a pretty enjoyable build, and it makes for a really great monument for my city square. It stands out, it's nice and bright. And then if you're wondering what's on the other side of the diner, that's where I placed the 40th anniversary train, which originally I was going to put just a little newsstand there, and then have my mock city square was going to be filled with all these monuments with the Amelia Earhart, the train, and the trophy. but I actually decided to just use the trophy in the mock city square and then putting the train on the 16 by 32 next to the diner, with keeping the Amelia Earhart sealed. So that's pretty much the big changes for the city, and there isn't really anything too crazy going on with the residential area. I did some very minor changes to the Hidden Side Graveyard set, which are changes that I've been wanting to make to the set ever since I built it, and they aren't really detail worthy things. It's just to kind of remove the app features out of the set but keep the set built. So that's pretty much everything that has changed and is new for the city after everything that I've done for the main city. And then just a little thing for the forest area, which is also just about done. I went with green paper instead of loading it with green base plates. And so I'm probably going to leave at least the original 32 by 32 with the farm. I will be leaving that here, and I'll probably end up leaving this second 32 by 32 base plate, but I might end up moving this green base plate and using that with possibly the downtown section just to finish that off, because I want to at least get the thing filled in with base plates. So I'm planning to probably next week or so, I will be hitting my local Target, and that's part of the reason why you guys haven't seen my double VIP haul yet, is I just want to throw everything into one haul instead of doing one haul that's just base plates. And so I'm going to go there hopefully next week, and I will pick up enough green base plates, probably a few extras with word of the base plates getting discontinued. So just to fill in my downtown section, which I know it looks like I might need a lot, but I have Assembly Square, and that'll be 1.5 base plates. So, and then I've got plans to, for now, I will actually be putting all the tan base plates together on this end here. And so I'll be having a construction site set up in my city, and I'll be moving the Palace Cinema and the Lego store. I'll be moving those down closer to the diner, and I will be putting the detective's office, moving that next to the diner, because I think that's going to be the final spot for that. And then I'll actually, because I've got planned out my sets for my birthday and Christmas already this year, which the one thing's been kind of on my wanted list for a while now. But I'm planning to get the bookshop for the city, while I'm going to get the 1989 Batmobile with my VIP points that I've been saving up for a couple of years now. Originally, I was going to use Assembly Square for that, but that didn't happen, so I went with the next best thing. But those are just some very far future plans for my overall Lego collection and the city. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this very long progress update in the comment section below. Just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.